Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today I am sure that you saw from the title of this video, but we are going to be doing my February check-in. We are officially now in March. I cannot believe it has already been another month. I know when I did my January check-in was like mid-ish February, so I'm kind of doing a little bit early, but I think this is around the time that I want to do this, so I will be looking off to the side a little bit. I did write myself a little bit of a script just to kind of help things move along, so let's just jump on in. So first things first, I want to do one is a hair check-in. I did do one also in February, mid-February, so it's only been, I think, an extra couple of weeks, but if you do not know, I am trying to grow out my hair. I have been using minoxidil Rogaine type of hair product. You will see some of that in just a second, but I would say my hair, I don't fully know if it's getting longer. On top of my head, I still wish that I had like better ways to style and stuff. Sorry, it's hard to show you because my camera here will kind of be awkward for a second, but just an honest video, I guess. My hair on top of my head is definitely getting longer, especially in the front, so that makes me feel really good. If you do not know, I do have a decent amount of damage with my hair. One thing I have actually been doing recently, I don't know, or remember, I guess I'll sit up. I don't remember if I had talked about this in my last video, is I used to wear my hair up. I'm sure you saw, if you are not new to my channel, I wore my hair up in videos all the time, and I do think that that definitely did not help with all that tension. The hair on top of my head is pretty short. It has honestly been short for a really long time, and I think that part of me really just thought that that was due to, I guess, story time. A long time ago, this is high school, so this is like, not 20 years quite, but close. 2028 will be 20 years. This is so weird. Getting older is the weirdest thing ever, but it is. Maybe it was like my junior year, and emo was like really popular, and I really wanted, as you see, I have naturally curly / wavy hair, and that was not, you know, the trend, and I really didn't know much about hair, but there was a picture of somebody that I saw, and they had straight hair, and they had bleached, and my mom was like, let's go to the hair salon, which is like absolutely sweet, super amazing, definitely love that. So, go to the hair salon. The person chemically straightens my hair, or relaxes my hair, and then proceeds to put bleach on top of that, if I did not say the person had their hair bleached. Now, if any of you know hair people, and myself, I have gone to beauty school, hair school, whatever, you do not do that. So, when I had that done, I did actually go through a lot of hair breakage. Of course, it will break from where you put the bleach because you are not supposed to do that. Needless to say, yeah. So I think, again, story time over there. But I think for the very longest time, I was like, well, that's why my hair is kind of messed up because of that. I think part of it is genetics, maybe. Like, I don't know if anybody else has this, but I've always just been told it's breakage. The hair inside of my head is pretty short. I mean, it's getting a bit longer, but it's definitely pretty short. Sorry, it's like hard to show you, but I'll say it's about 1 inch, maybe 2 inches. And it kind of just always has been for like a really long time. I think part of that is genetics. I'm hoping I can fix it because my sister doesn't have that issue, you know, or my mom or whatever. My dad, I don't know if he ever really grew his hair out as an adult. He did when he was younger. The hair piece, it is something that I kind of more realized. So for going on about 5 years, I have always worn my hair up every single day. There was a long time, even before the hair piece, where I was always wearing my hair in a bun. Again, every single day when I was at home, whatever. So I've kind of more realized now, I'm sure that that definitely has taken a play in it. That is why now I'm trying to always, except when I sleep at night, as they do say to put your hair up, I do that when I sleep at night. But besides that, my hair is always down, and I'm trying to get used to it. People compliment it, whatever. You will see as we go along within this. I do have some products that I recently purchased to try to, you know, continue working on my hair. So that is the hair check-in. Let's move on to the next section. So I'm just basically going to more kind of show you what I purchased. I'm just going to grab the first thing I have. So I ran out of my moisturizer, which you will see in my empties in a minute, but I did just pick up the Olay Active Hydrating. This is like such an old moisturizer. It's been around for a very long time, but it was fairly affordable. I think it was a bit more expensive than I actually thought. I think it was like $12. I mean, compared to other Olay products, it is quite affordable. But the other moisturizer that I had used up was like $20, and I was like, I don't really know if I want this moisturizer again. Let me just grab something that I know will at least work, especially because I had ordered a moisturizer online because I've been watching a lot of skincare people. So that moisturizer is I actually learned about from Skincare by Hiram, is the iUnique Centella Calming Gel Cream. What I will say about this product right now is, especially as I'm getting more aging skin and as it is still winter, the weather here has been very like hot, cold, like alternating so fast. So this product is definitely nice. I'm very excited to try this a lot more during the summer when I constantly feel greasy. This is here, I can kind of show you if you are not familiar. It is a very, very gel-like product. So if you are looking for a moisturizer that is very gel-like, very like consistency, I think this would be a good one. Again, I have absolutely no full idea of skincare, so definitely don't take everything I say or anything I say is like actual true knowledge, but I am watching other people who have a lot more knowledge. I wanted to try this sucker out, so I do like it. I just noticed that it's not as hydrating as I need, so sometimes I will use this and then I will add this on top if I feel like I need a bit more hydration, because the Olay one is definitely a lot more hydrating. So next things, I knew I wanted to get a sunscreen because again, thankfully the weather is not terrible right now. It's still somewhat sunny, but we have been getting a bit sunnier and we are heading towards summer. I don't really do sunscreen. I have not done sunscreen like in a really long time, so I knew I wanted to get one, and this is one that I had actually seen Dr. Shireen Idris recommend, and it is a Korean sunscreen. So it is the Pareto, I believe, daily go-to sunscreen, broad SPF 50 plus. Hopefully you can see this. I have really been liking this one. In the morning, I still have noticed that it's not quite the most hydrating thing. Like it's hydrating, but I'll still sometimes put a little bit of the Olay on top if I need a bit more hydration. Like earlier this morning, I had put this on, waited like an hour or so, and then I was like, my skin feels tight, let me add another moisturizer. But besides that, I do think it is really good. As you first apply it, it definitely looks super shiny, but the shine does go away, which is nice after like I said, about an hour. I would definitely say it kind of mostly is gone 100% because I don't fully always know. I'm not a person who has issues with like a 5 o'clock shadow. Hello, if you do not know, a trans woman over here, and unfortunately I still have to shave, but I've never really had an issue with a 5 o'clock shadow. I don't know if it's the fact that my skin is like pretty red naturally, if that kind of helps that or whatever, but I've never really had that issue. But I will notice that when I do apply this, even when I have fully rubbed it in, I will see like a little bit of like grayness around the beard, but I do, or beard, like face area, but I do feel like that does eventually go away. I always wear makeup, so I don't fully notice it, but it is something I guess to keep in mind. It's just something that I've noticed. I just want to make sure I'm reporting everything that I've noticed to you with things, but besides that, I still really do like it. It works really well, and it's really affordable too. Sorry, random. Stylovana, I had purchased both of these. I wish I would have bought them together because I had to pay separate shipping for both, but they were like, I mean, between like 12 and 15 bucks. I think they were on sale when I bought them, but still like, I mean, hello, and they're both Korean skincare. So yeah, absolutely loving those. I'm just gonna keep pulling out random stuff. So this is actually a sample. I still have a couple more of these samples. I had gotten them at work. So it is the Pixie Glow Tonic. I had never used this product before, but I started using it every other day. I've been using it after I shave most of the time. If not, then I'll use it the day after if I forget. But I have really liked it. It does have, I feel like sometimes a teeny bit of like a light sting. And that honestly might just be because I had freshly shaved, but nothing honestly terrible. It's not really burning. It is alcohol free. And I like how my face feels after I apply it. I do apply it like an essence. You know, I just like pour some in my hand and kind of like put it on my face, like tap it in. I have been doing it for a while, and honestly, the sample has lasted me like a week, and it's like, I don't know, I still have, I wouldn't say half, but I have a decent amount still left in here. So definitely apply your essences, toners, whatever with your hands. You don't necessarily always need to use like a cotton pad unless you want to. You do you, but you know, it does absorb a lot of the product, and this really just, it's making it stretch, especially in my opinion. If I do choose to eventually purchase this product, I do believe it's about $30, if not more. And to me, that's a lot of money for skincare. I'm trying to do things as budgety as I can. Let's go next. Okay, so I have not tried this out yet. Such a random, as we're coming in with the hauls. But Dr. Shireen Idris, again, had talked about this product on TikTok. So I wanted to pick it up, especially as summer months are coming. And I'm not quite sure when summer is going to come. Like I said, we've had some warm days. So I've kind of just, as I've been seeing things, I'm like, let me pick this up. I did pick this up off of Amazon. I don't quite remember how much it was, but I'm very curious. It's just a chafing relief product. I will definitely give some updates. Not trying to be TMI up in here, but you know what? Maybe that's what we're fully here for. I think that having chafing is completely normal, and at least for myself, it really makes me feel insecure and things like that, like when I'm out in public and I just feel uncomfortable. And if there's anything that can make me get through the day to make me feel better, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. And this is like affordable. I think it's definitely under $10, I'm pretty sure. Stay tuned. I will probably talk about it more like in the future as I actually use it. Let's get into another, I guess, slightly TMI, not really. So, well, kind of, I guess. And again, this is more of a trans, I mean, not really. Honestly, everybody can have body hair, and it really just depends on what you like or do not like. So for myself, unfortunately, I do have body hair on my back region, and I absolutely hate it. And I am not rich enough to get electric, or what do you call it? Not electric. Well, whatever, you know, get laser hair removal. And also I haven't done the research quite enough to go get it waxed. I want to get it waxed, but like, I hope that people can relate to this, but I think especially if you're trans or just like a different person, but I still think this is something that most people can relate to. If ever you feel people treat you differently, and because I'm trans, and because I think also I just look different, more alternative, people treat me differently, unfortunately. So I think that going to a place where you're already very vulnerable, anybody would feel vulnerable, I feel, but now you have this added layer of knowing maybe they're going to talk about you or whatever. It's just not the vibe for me. With what that is, I did actually look up a video. I have not fully used this, but this is just a groomer tool that you can use to remove excess body hair on your back. I'm assuming it works for other parts of your body. I don't have a full review yet. I've only used it a little bit once, and it wasn't like full on working that great. I was being a little lazy and kind of just was excited what I got and was like, let me just turn it on and start trying it. And it kind of worked. It definitely removed some hair, but not like a ton. Definitely stay tuned for an update on this. I'm not crazy about the name, but of course, as we know how things work in the world, it's called the man groomer. Ooh, yeah. You know, whatever. I just want to be completely honest with you on things that I am trying out, so I will definitely keep you updated if I feel like that works. Okay, here's another one. I believe it was also Dr. Shireen Idris. I don't really think she actually talked about it for this particular reason, but I don't know why, but I think it was from her. So I tend to use Nair, like my arms, my chest, underarms, things like that, especially because I need to remove hair in a decent amount of area, and it's just shavy, and I feel like I have to do it way too often. And also doing YouTube and all of that, like I already feel like I have zero time, so that is generally why I use Nair. But usually I will have, like, even after I wash the skin, like the skin is very sensitive and irritated. Hydrocortisone creamer I think I had from Dr. Shireen Idris. Using this really can help to calm down the skin, and I would definitely say it does. I think I was reading or watching something about you have to be careful about using this stuff too often because you don't want to become like, it can harm you, I think. So I guess we will see. I'm hoping that using it once a week is not overdoing it. We'll kind of see. So far, that has been working. I've only used it once, but it did work to really reduce the itching that I have. I think we have, let's see, 2 hair products, and then we'll get to the stuff that I actually purchased with, like, my budget that I'm giving myself for, like, fun stuff I wanted. So let me set this aside. And both of these products are in my hair, so if you think my hair looks great, thanks. If you don't, I don't know. Sorry. But I wanted to try out a mousse. So this is the Not Your Mother's Activating Curl Talk Mousse. I like it. So far, it's been really nice. I think it really has been helping my curls to form. I've only used it twice, but for the 2 times that I have used it, I really do like it. I definitely feel some form of grip in my hair, which I think is normal for a product like this, but just keep that in mind if you're wanting a product that has absolutely no grip. I don't even know if that's really a thing, but yeah, this is what I'm trying out, and I do like it. I also am now trying out and did pick up from Shea Moisture is the Jamaican Black Castor Oil Strengthen and Restore Leave-In Conditioner. I actually love the smell of this. I've used this before, not in a long time, but I really, really do like this. You will see my empties. I was using another one up, but I was one day at work and I was just like Googling really good hair care products, and this was the highest, at least for the website I saw, highest recommended like drugstore option. So I thought, well, let's give it a shot. And I do like Shea Moisture for the most part. Let's delve into a couple of things that I bought for myself with my own money. So, not exciting. I don't think I'm repeating myself. I really hope I'm not. I don't think I bought these in January. I think I bought these in February. Hopefully. I did buy myself some backups of my favorite Milani eyeliner, so nothing super exciting there. Happy to have Marty working on one, so I did purchase 3. My favorite ever black eyeliner so far. I'm not currently on the market, like, looking for something maybe in the future if I have a bit more money. Then I will definitely test things out. I'm really just working with the stuff that I know is actually going to work, so I'm not wasting my money. And then another thing that I did, so this is from Cassandra Bakeson recommendation, is picked up this head massager off of Amazon. Here, I can show you. It is the most... It's really kind of cool. So it does have two speeds. And I need to use this more because I have not in a second. I think it was about $30, in my opinion, for the investment in my budget. It was definitely quite expensive. It has really worked. I feel like it feels nice. I wouldn't say it quite... I feel like she said it felt really nice. Maybe it's just me being crazy. I don't know if any of you ever use those like things that like is to help massage your head, and it almost, you feel like these like fingertips or whatever, and it just feels really nice on your head. I would not say this is that. This definitely feels nice, but this really honestly feels like actually kind of getting a massage, and so sometimes that is really nice. The one thing I've noticed, at least in my opinion, that I've used this for is other places on my body, which is quite interesting. So, mainly my face. Don't be weird. Don't be thinking weird if anybody's thinking weird. Other places on my body, like my face, it actually feels really nice there, like using on your arms, your hands. That is not what the product is like talks about. So definitely don't fully like believe me in whatever. Definitely do whatever you want. But I think that is something that, because I know that they say like facial massage is also really good, and it felt, I don't know, it felt really nice. And I'm not good at the whole like really taking my time and getting in there and just giving myself like a 5-minute face massage. Like, no, like, I know this sounds horrible on my skincare game that I'm trying to do now. Like, I never did most of the stuff that I do now. So, like, I wish that it could take even less time. I want to, like, wash my face, do the stuff I have to do and be done. I already wish that it took less time than it does. So, yeah, this is definitely a nice, fun tool, though, for those moments that I do want to give myself a little massage, but it's easier because I can kind of do it on the couch and stuff. That is that random, super weird kind of haul there. Hopefully it's not. Definitely give me your feedback. I am, open to it. I'm just trying to find more content and things that, like, at least for myself, as I'm getting in on this journey of skincare and just makeup and stuff like that. I mean, I've been on the makeup journey for like a while, but I'm excited about it and I want to talk to you all about it. So I do hope that it is exciting to you and fun content that you do want to see. Tying in the aspects of the financial, because obviously you all know, hopefully, that I am trying to be better a lot with my money. So I did definitely probably spend a lot more on skincare and other stuff than I would have wanted to in February, but I kind of also more saw it as, you know what, this is going to make me feel better. And I'm hoping that, I guess we'll see with our next check-in, but I'm hoping that it's something that is not like an all the time. And that it's, now that I have this product, I'm good. And that I'm trying really hard not to overbuy products. And I'm trying really hard to use up what I have. Like, I'm not gonna buy something new until I finish something up. It's definitely helping me. I'm definitely really challenging myself and looking at things and really thinking about things more, trying to look at reviews more. Some stuff I'm still, I guess, kind of testing to see, because I think things are different for everybody, but I am really trying to take the time to review things and not just like buy on a whim, because that's bad. But anyways, let's go ahead and get into my empties that I have. So I have a decent amount. But so first thing we can go ahead and talk about is, so my hair product I did finish up. So this is the leave-in conditioner from Cantu. I do like this product. I've had it for a really long time. It has like a nice fresh smell. I do think a lot of people do recommend this. It is very affordable, so I really do appreciate that. If money ever gets like super, super tight and I need something really affordable, I will definitely be picking this sucker up. I mean, it's just also a really good product. I used to not like it. It's definitely very moisturizing, but now I usually just like wash off extra of the conditioner off my hands, or I do have like a towel that I'll just like wipe extra product off. For definitely detangling and all of that, it was a really good one. Would definitely recommend it. Let's go in with a skincare cleanser, a face cleansing balm that I was trying out. So this is the Healthy Hydration Cleansing Balm from Ulta. And the main reason that I bought this is that cleansing balms are so expensive in my head. And this was the most affordable one that I could find. So the main one that I usually use is the e.l.f. whatever cleansing balm, and that one works really well, but it is I think around $11, which for myself, because I wear a lot of makeup, I feel like I can go through it rather quickly, and so I really wanted to try to find something a bit more inexpensive. I do forget how much this sucker was. I know it was cheaper. It might have been $9. It definitely worked really well. I feel like it does have a little bit of a scent to it. I do appreciate that it does do the emulsifying thing really well, as in once you add water to it, it really washes off really well. It does leave, I think, a teensy bit of a residue, just a teensy bit, like on my hands I can feel it, but I usually use a washcloth on my face, so like I was able to get it off, but definitely not as much as like a Pond's cold cream. Like I still feel like when I use that, I have to like use soap on my hands to get it off of my hands, because it can be very heavy feeling, kind of almost oily. So yeah, this one I did definitely like, but I will have to see if I will pick it up again. Oh, and it's also a bigger tub. That's another win for it. It is 2.9 ounces, and I believe the e.l.f. is only 2 ounces. So you do get almost an extra ounce. So that is definitely a absolute plus for that. So we can go ahead and talk about the moisturizer I was talking about. So this is the Bliss Drench and Quench Cream to Water Hydrator for All Day Moisture with 4 hyaluronic acids. I don't know. This was a nice moisturizer. I wish the tub was bigger. It's very deceiving. The tub is quite small compared to what you got, and this was the one that I believe was around $20. This is a nice product. It definitely, I would say it works really well, very hydrating, and I really so far appreciate that it still has that lightweight texture while also being hydrating. So this might be something I might like in the summer. I don't really know. It's definitely that gel kind of formula. I hope it's not too heavy. If I do repurchase it, I would like to find something less expensive than this, because $20, at least to me, is still quite expensive, especially with having to buy all the other things that I have to buy. Let's just go ahead and pull all these out. So this is the product I have been using. So the extra strength minoxidil topical solution, whatever. I picked mine up from Target. So they do come in a 3-pack. I believe they're $24. I have just been using the one with the dropper. It is the first one that I had seen, and I know that some people do talk about this one being irritating. I personally haven't noticed it being irritating. If anything, I just more feel after a couple of days that there's a significant, a bit like a buildup, because it feels quite oily. But as a person who already generally has a pretty dry scalp, my scalp does not really get greasy at all, never has, unfortunately. I don't really notice any kind of issue, irritation. Yeah, I have a lot of these little bottles here. I try not to go through a lot, but I find myself going through more than they recommend. This is supposed to last, I think each bottle is supposed to last a month. They have not. I feel like I've been averaging going through a box of 3 in a month. It is $24, so it's expensive, but I don't think it's quite expensive. I think there are other products that are a lot more expensive, so I don't actually mind. Part of me assumes it's because I'm using it in a lot more places than they recommend. Usually they recommend just like a part on your head. I'm using it this entire horseshoe, the skin on my forehead, and on these sideburn pieces. I'm assuming that's probably why I am running through the product a lot faster. I'm trying not to use too much of it because I really don't want it to be like on my hair, but I don't want to not be using it. So yeah, I have, 4 bottles here that I've gone through. So yeah, that has been, I think I've gone through technically 5, but I had thrown away the first one. I do have an empty of the Milani Stay Put eyeliner that you all know that I do love in the shade After Dark. Next up, one that I finally am considering empty. This is the makeup product, actually. This is the Milani Conceal and Perfect Foundation. I will definitely be repurchasing this again. I really like this, mainly for like concealer kind of idea. It is a very thick, heavy, full coverage type foundation. So if that's not your jam, I don't really use it as foundation. I usually use it to cover up my eyebrows, and it's lasted me a very long time. I can't get any more products out of it, so I'm just gonna declutter it. I'm using up my Danessa Myricks ones that I had bought around Christmas time, but once I'm out of those, I will probably go back to this because I actually do really like this product, and it's drugstore, Milani, very affordable. Alright, only 2 more things. 1 skincare and 1 makeup. So, skincare, this is the hyaluronic acid serum from Good Molecules. I had received this back in December or early January, so this came in that box that I can't remember what it's called. The Beautylish box. Yeah. If you saw that video, most of you probably know I was not super happy with the box, but I was excited for this product, except now that again, by watching my dermatologist people, they say that you don't really need a hyaluronic acid serum. Some of them say that it can actually lead to pulling water from your face. Dr. Shireen Idris, of course, she can really explain it a lot more. She was the one who kind of talked about this and led me to be like, you know what, I'm gonna finish it up, which I did, and it felt nice. It felt tacky, did what I wanted it to do. I always wore it under a moisturizer, but everything already has hyaluronic acid, pretty much, so you don't really need more of it. But this was nice. I definitely am very curious to check out more of Good Molecules with their skincare. Good Molecules, Ordinary, and the Yankee List are 3 of the brands that I really want to check out, especially because they are more affordable brands that have the good skincare ingredients that a lot of us are looking for. Alright, last sucker up. So this is Wet n Wild, the Big Papa Mascara. I had learned about this product, honestly, I think it might have been last summer, which is crazy to think that I'm just decluttering it now. Kind of gross when I think about it. But I would repurchase this one, so I did hear about this from Lisa Eldridge. She was actually sent this, I think she did like an Instagram story or something, honestly. And she had talked about this, and she said that the claims do not say that it is like waterproof or transfer proof, but she said that she has found it to be pretty resistant. And I do agree. During the more summer months, I really had absolutely no issue with it. This is very nice formula. I recommend. Love of love. Hate the name. Big Papa. Ew. No, thank you. That is it for today's video. Totally random. If you are curious about the makeup I'm wearing, so I'm going to take off my glasses. I know I never wear glasses, but it's my day off, and I thought I really don't want to put contacts in, so I decided to wear my glasses. But I will be having a Plain Withhold makeup coming out next week, I believe. Like the week after this one, if that makes sense, of this makeup look. So definitely stay tuned for that. But yes, this is the video. Definitely let me know what you do think. I really do hope that this video was interesting for all of you. Definitely let me know in the comments, what are you trying out things? Are there things you're trying out, or any skincare, or just what are you excited about? Like, what is your passion right now? Yeah, I think that'd be super exciting to know. And yeah, I just love chatting with all of you in the comments. So definitely leave me a comment, subscribe if you would like to be around for more fun content like this from me. I'm absolutely loving to do this for so much fun. But yes, thank you all for being here. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. And I will see you on my next one. Okay, bye.